VCR, party life. VCR, party life. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for the cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR, party life. VCR, party life. Melinda's.
Well,
hello,
Melinda's. Welcome to VCR Party Tuesday night. What? Oh, wait. What'd you say all
I
about?
was admiring your mug there. It looked like it could be a Max Wright caught in a crack house mug.
Oh, well, I got this in the mail. I was going to save this for nice things tonight. By the way, this is VCR Party. We watch VHS tapes. We have 11,000 of them here. I'm Joe. That's Nick. That's Steve. That's George. And but yes, I got this in the mail from somebody, an anonymous person. Nick, and I'm disgusted with you. You did the show, Willie's Garage, right? Is it canceled? Is it still going on, or is it considered canceled on the VCR Party network?
It's transferred into watching all the episodes in a row now instead of a weekly episode.
Annually, right?
Yeah.
So it's still alive and well.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, because it's just an annual show. Well, look at somebody sent this Elf Star caught in crack house, and so you're doing the show allegedly for kids, right? I mean, like, and look at that's Willie, I think.
Yeah, well, we don't go into that, and the show isn't really for kids either. Okay, go ahead.
Look at that. Look what's on the mug.
The show's for Nick.
Is that Nick? Right there on that.
That does look like Nick.
And then look at Willie is with a prostitute, and I guess Nick Pruer, and he's smoking crack. Nick, I thought this show was for children. I thought this was a show for children, and you're trying to, and then this filth happens.
Kids today are very sophisticated.
They need to know about their favorite TV dad smoking crack and hooking up with prostitutes. Yes.
Okay.
Do you have any new videos to show off? I don't really have any new finds.
Birding for kids. We got this one last week, birding for kids, and then also got congestive heart failure, which I'm excited about. I think that look at that cover; it's pretty cool. It's like there's a stone heart inside of a brick or something like that. They got creative
pottery,
with that one. Yeah. So those are a couple cool ones that
we got handed those in Arlington at our show last weekend, and I said I'll put that on the top of Joe's pile. Congestive heart failure. That just seemed up your alley.
It sounds like a fun one. Yeah.
Well, we have some great VHS tapes to watch today, but before we do that, let's get into a found footage festival classic.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
You know, we've been going through, we showed a little bit of Chef Keith, which was me pretending to be a chef on the local news around Thanksgiving, because it was all about your leftovers. And then last week, we showed some unseen footage from Kenny Strasser, the yo-yo expert. That was the first news appearance by the fake person with Mark. And this week, we thought we'd show a little rarely seen chop and steal. That was the most recent one where Joe and I pretended to be strongmen on local news.
Yeah, so we got on a channel, I think it's channel 69 in Allentown. We posed as a strongman duo. We called ourselves Chop and Steal, and they gave us a lot of airtime, actually.
Two segments, wasn't it?
Yeah. We featured this in volume 8 and volume 9 of Nick and I doing strongman tricks, but we haven't shown much for this. And I watched this today, and I was like, God, why are we not showing more of this? And so I'm going to show more of this. So, but Nick, once you so you had an idea going into this of talking go ahead.
Well, because I figured one of the questions they would ask two strongmen is, how did you get into this? And my thought was to say that we got to start at Bouncers as kind of a rough bar called the Double Deuce. And we had a mentor there, and I would basically explain the movie Roadhouse, but as our backstory, and that was the idea. But it turns out the news anchor, actually knew the movie Roadhouse, which is more credit than most of these.
It's one in a million.
Yeah,
I feel like
most news anchors. I'm like, oh, you're familiar with G.G. Allen? Of course not. And like, I thought Roadhouse was in that same, these news people in the mornings are usually like right out of college. And I'm like, they're not going to be familiar with Roadhouse, but this guy was fairly savvy, actually.
And your explanation is so spot on and perfect. And then he ruins the joke by revealing it. So
I haven't seen this since we did it, so I'm curious about how this is.
Yeah, and then there's another strongman demonstration in here too that we never really showed in our show before. So, and the full version's even longer, and we'll talk about that in a second. But here's Chop and Steel on 69 in Allentown.
And they can chop cinder blocks with their bare hands.
Ooh.
Chop and Steel, the Strongman duo in studio coming up. All right, thank you,
the
Lauren.
website
Been
we
waiting for
made,
this all.
wasn't
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We made like a fake website, and we had people Photoshop our heads on strong bodies, I think.
Yeah, look at we kind of actually look tough there, don't we?
A little bit.
Steve,
Yeah,
George.
a little bit.
Certainly tougher than you do in person.
And did you see the fake quote? The fake quote we made up. They may look tough, but these dudes are teddy bears. Teddy bears who can what?
Lift tractor
tires.
Yeah.
And who was that
said
from?
It? Steve Harvey.
I think it was Steve Harvey. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like something he'd say.
Yo, coming up. All right, thank you, Lauren. Been waiting for this all show long.
I know, I'm excited.
So Strongman duo Chop and Steel are here in studio.
Yes, they're here, and they have some events happening starting January 16th, some free events at places in Allentown, some gyms in Allentown. You can find all the info on our website. But joining us is...
So we said that we went around to gyms teaching people. Like that was our venue, was gyms. That was the idea. It wasn't what, like, if you brought in a stick, we would break the stick for them, and then they got $5 off if they brought a stick in to the gym with them.
Yes, that was the convoluted discount we offered. You bring a stick, we'll break it for you. And
that's what we wanted the anchors to say. And if you bring in a stick, then you can get $5 off.
Info on our website. But joining us this morning, Joe Shopson, who's Chop, and Nicholas Stelling, who is Steel. So
good morning.
Thank you so much. We're just going to call you Chop and Steel.
That works for us. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Yep.
Now, you were on America's Got...
For some reason, I thought it'd be really funny if we all shook hands.
Yeah, I remember you
That's
insisting on
quite
that.
awkward.
Yeah, because it starts it off on an awkward foot.
Just you don't have to shake hands. All right.
That works for us. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for being
thank
here.
you. Yep.
Now, you were on America's Got Talent, and you showed your stuff. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
We basically travel around doing strongman demonstrations, showing that anybody can really be a strongman or strong woman. And we got our start as bouncers. I think a lot of strongmen do. We worked at this gave us good training. We worked at a pretty rough roadhouse in Missouri called the Double Deuce. Our buddy Dalton got us a job there, and it was great. We were good bouncers. There was a local business guy who started throwing his weight around at one point, and we had to almost had us skip town, but we ended up landing on our feet.
Roadhouse 2, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But he ruined it. It was going so well. It was going so well. And they threw it.
He needed to say, okay, so then show us some of what you got here. You need to like try to do the moving on thing, which is what they normally do. But
you could have rambled on for 3 more minutes about the plot of Roadhouse. He would.
I should have really gotten into it, but
Nobody
my lover stopped in. I
carry my medical records with me.
Yeah, my mentor had a big white mustache, and
Thanks for Strengths is about is
okay. So here I talk about our program, Give Thanks for Strengths.
But what Give Thanks for Strengths is about is overcoming adversity, especially in the strongman community. We come across a lot of it, and it's no fun, because we're not that bad-looking guys, and we're walking down the street and we get a lot of harassment, like, hey, beefcake.
Well, we get
a lot of harassment
all the time, right?
Yeah.
What I get is that I look like Jeffrey Jones, who played Rooney and the principal in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and he was a great actor, but then had some
issues.
But anyway, I get that maybe 5 times a day. This guy's a registered sex offender, and I don't like the comparisons.
All right.
The big finale.
This is the big finale here.
All right.
And so we're skipping to the big finale. As if people waking up having their coffee want to hear about registered sex offenders.
you could tell him trying to just say he's had his issues. He's trying to move on. I'm like, nope. I'm gonna just underline exactly that.
Also, the Give Thanks has an apostrophe S, and there's no G in strength. Oh, okay.
Now, the only thing that's going to be protecting
I feel like we're too close.
Chop here. I know there might stand clear here, so we'll see if we can get a shot of this. Now, this is just a 1-inch piece of plywood that anybody could do. We got a cinder block here.
All right.
And
so this was supposed to be a callback to New Age Miracles, because you remember they crushed that cinder block on the stomach, but I didn't want to actually do it on my stomach. So
right. This probably was more dangerous because it's spreading the weight out over you instead of.
Yeah, exactly. And it still kind of hurt my knees. Like, you see how my knees are attached to the.
Yeah.
Just do not try this one at home unless you got
I really like that screen grab there. That's
that's not a bad thumbnail for
that's
this
a good
week.
thumbnail.
The basket.
Yeah, unless you got a big piece of plywood. So,
Yeah,
all right.
you're going to want to do this one with plywood.
Okay, so we need silence for this one. Okay, and the other?
That's it.
Very good. All right.
That is a
we will be
smash.
back with Chop and Steel right after this. Are
And
you
he's
okay?
good.
I think my lucky stars every day for that piece of plywood.
Nice job.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be back right after this, folks.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
All right.
So I think my lucky stars every day for that piece of plywood.
How long did that take? There's a film from beginning to end, the whole segment. How long were you there with them? Like, do they wait during the break? So you're just there for the entire break?
Oh,
Yeah,
they
we're there for the break.
They took us into the not really a green room, almost like their break room, right away. I would say the whole thing lasted maybe 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
That's a long
They brought us
time.
in. We watched.
When we show up backstage, you wait for your turn, you get out, you get mic'd up, all that stuff. Yeah.
And
But
was
they
it
brought-
super awkward during the commercial break?
No, because they had fun with it. They were one of the ones
Yeah.
that had fun with it. Channel 69. Yeah. They were fun. They were, but the other ones weren't as fun. But we got to do a lot. We got away with a lot more on the other ones, on the
Yes.
ones that suit us.
In Fargo and in Eau Claire. Yeah. The ones that were less friendly, we got away with more. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they definitely, those ones would not have known the plot to Roadhouse. Definitely not. So
definitely not. And Nick, do you
Yeah.
remember, like, after you crushed the cinder block on the plywood, the idea was that we were going to get up and we were going to kiss each other on the lips, just like
kiss
yes.
each other in the lips. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just be like, good job, well done. Yeah.
exactly. And I don't know, did we forget to do it, or did we just decide not to do it in the moment?
I think
can't
we
remember.
decided not to do it in the moment. Yeah.
Well, because he came over and he lifted me up, and then, like, that was the idea.
Right.
But
Yeah. The
never-
blocking didn't quite work on that.
we never.
but-
So Nick and I are yet to kiss each other on the lips. Still
Mhm.
hasn't happened.
Yep. Well,
So
we have a
200
long
is coming
career
up
ahead
soon.
of us.
When
What'd you
is?
I said
200th
episode
episode.
200 is coming up soon.
Oh yeah, for sweeps. Yeah.
When is? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When is sweeps week? Is what I was gonna say. And then
I think it's whenever episode 200 is.
yeah, and then we'll get
Steve,
700. Then we'll get 780 viewers.
Oh, fingers crossed. What is behind you? I believe I recognize that.
I think you do as well. So Melinda, Eric Peppel, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, sent this one in. It's the Wexner Center for Arts. It's a multidisciplinary art center at Ohio State University. It screens 150 films a year with filmmakers often in attendance, hosts a ton of performances, dance, music, theater throughout the year, and features a gallery with several exhibitions throughout the year, as well as a bookstore with some of the best art and film books in the region. For more details, go to wexarts.org or follow on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It is also right next door to the Billy Ireland Cartoon Museum, which obviously Caitlin, all the Melindas know that. And big news here, although I think a lot of us already know, Joe and Nick will be in person at the Wexner Center for the arts on December 16th. So Ohio Melindas, once again, get your tickets at wexarts.org. And also there is a family-friendly film festival this Saturday, all free. So yes, thank you
All
very
free.
much, Kirk.
You just walk
Yes.
in and watch movies for free in a theater.
That is correct.
Tell you, the Wexner, I love them.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
we
one
always
of
have
our
great shows
favorite
there.
venues.
Yeah.
Yep. And Eric's one of the first people we met, brought us to Columbus, and we've had we love all the folks at the Wexner. So pay him a visit. Great.
Looking forward to that show.
it
We're
was-
gonna
it
do
is
volume
actually-
9 there.
Yeah, I went and saw you guys there when I was traveling around with
Did
you.
you?
The one time I went
Oh,
on
that's
a
right.
tour with you. I went and saw you guys at the Wexner.
Tell George it's not bad to go on tour with us.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, George.
Ohio. Yeah.
I'll sleep in the car. And that way,
I've done it before.
Well,
yeah.
What about the trunk, George? I feel like you'd be safer in the trunk.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Put them in there with some power bars and let nature take its course.
Right. So if you get a flat, you put me around the wheel, and
right.
That's what I'm expecting.
Sounds like we have it all figured out.
We do. Let's get into this week in flying windows. I got a good one. Bless our Discord. We have a private Discord just for fans of the show who support us on Patreon. And that's really how we're able to keep this show going. We invite you to go to patreon.com/foundfootagefestival to be part of this exclusive chat where people are sharing GIFs that people make. As soon as I would say 5 minutes after an episode of one of our shows is done, like Saturday Morning Cartoons, this past one, immediately there's 5 hilarious GIFs that people have made from the episode. And people are dropping all sorts of great stuff in here, including flying windows, where a whole lexicon has taken place.
Can I talk to you about the Discord though?
Yeah,
I'm a little intimidated by it. I don't know.
Don't be.
I'm just not a big internet. I don't do a lot of social media stuff, and I'm just whenever I do a social media post, I think about it for way too long, and then I get obsessed over how people are responding. I don't know. It just drives me nuts. But the Discord, what does it look like?
It's not social media. It's just like a chat window with different topics. So for this one, it's just different topics. Like one is plunkets, and people are just dropping their unflattering photos in that. There's one that's just Saturday Morning Cartoons. People are talking about that. Then there's live viewing parties, so people can chat on there instead of on YouTube or Facebook as the show goes.
There's live viewing parties, like they're watching something on the Discord.
Our show, yeah.
Oh, they're watching our show on the. Oh,
yeah.
And okay.
And there's topics and ideas. For example, we're pre-taping our January shows because we're taking that month off. So we're asking, what should we do that month? Some great ideas bubbled to the surface. So
I should look at it.
It's a great place to get our ear, and we can talk to you and chat with you. And there's I should mention this. There's custom emojis. There's an emoji for you, Joe. There's one for George. There's one for Steve. There's one for me, which unfortunately is a emoji version of the Red Robin photo.
Oh, really? Can we see it? Bring it up. Can you bring it up? Can you do a screen grab of it or something?
Yeah, I'll bring up our Discord.
Well, and the thing is, it always right now. Do it as the show goes on. But yeah.
Okay, it always tells you when there's a new you get a notification when there's a new message in what chat forum. So I'll just bring it up now. Might as well do it. We're talking about it.
Okay.
Here's a little peek into what you get if you just chip in $1 a month here. We've got this is people talking about the KTZO bumpers, and there's another station that did bumpers. So we got welcome, announcements, general. A lot of people have been posting this thing for syndicators of ALF cyber videos.
It looks like Bat Prince is on right now.
Yep. And so let me show you some of the emojis you can do. Okay. So you have Alf there.
Yes,
there's Batman cereal. The most common one I use is the Mickey from the 5 Mickeys from One Kid's Opinion.
Nice.
We got Caitlin, Doral Silverthorne, Frisbee Fuckers, George, Joe, Marty, McC. We've got Saturday Morning Cartoons. Steve, that's your Plunkett photo. We got the VCR party logo. We got Bonion Sergery. We got Richie Triolo talking about raviolis.
Yeah.
But that's it so far. The other people have made their own custom ones. But
so you can add them. So I see the plus thing. So you can add new ones.
I can as the administrator. Okay. But yeah, here's watch parties. Flemish dog. That's Reese putting up different Australian footage. Here's some Plunkets putting. See, here's a Plunkett that just came up. This is incredible, and you just have to join our Patreon, and you get access to all that stuff.
Okay, all right.
So it's just a way to chat with us and fellow viewers of the show. That's
I told Wall of Beef likes to put my hats on after, so I challenged him. I told him I was wearing a particularly tough one tonight. So interested to see.
He's identifying your minor league hats.
Minor league hat this week. So let's see if he's able to figure it out. This one's a tough one.
So this is a long way of saying that I got some great flying windows. This is actually dropped in the chat by 2 people in the Discord. It's Ken's TV's San Antonio news promo, and they called these diagonal neon half dogs.
I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Oh yeah. You're my shining star. You make every day brand
Is he yawning?
new.
Yeah.
Keep me in touch.
I think that's another thing that someone commented is, what are they doing in their promos? Like,
So he's tired. Come on, you want to be high energy.
yeah,
Keep me in touch no matter where you are.
these are flying though. The definition of flying windows.
Is this one the toe tapping tournament?
It's up there. Yeah.
Is there a thing on the Discord about toe tapping tournament? Like,
No, I can add a channel though.
good.
Come on and share it. Kansas City Spirit, oh yes.
Oh yes, that is a toe tapper. I'll give you that. So thank you to everyone who posted that in the Discord and joined that and more fun at patreon.com/foundfootagefest.
Nick, we've been doing a lot of yapping. I would like to get into our raviolis if possible. Do you want to watch some raviolis of mine and I'll watch some
Quickly.
of yours?
Yes.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
Okay, I only have one ravioli, but it's like a big epic ravioli. So why don't you start first and then end, and I'll be the sandwich in the middle.
Okay. Do you want to watch Dancing with Your Dog first or
Yes.
Pizza Hut the movie? Okay. Dancing with Your Dog. Here we go. Okay, Dancing with Your Dog is I was judging it at first. I thought this is crazy. It's weird to do dancing routines with your dogs, but then I was like, I wonder if I could teach Marty to do some of these. I kind of got on board with this is Sandra Davis, and she's going to teach you how to dance with your dog, and she shows you with her two dogs as well. And if you like the clip, I've got a whole dance routine she did we could play on the way out tonight, so I'll let you know.
Did you wait a second? So are you able to do this, Marty?
Not yet. No, there's
Okay.
a lot of training and clickers and specific garments you have to wear in
And
order
like
to do
moving.
this.
And he's not really into moving.
No, he's not really into moving, so I don't think he'll be dancing anytime soon, but we'll see.
Dancing with your dog is the generic term for what has become known as canine freestyle, a dog and hammer activity that originated in Canada in 1991 and became a competitive sport by 1994. It's judged similar to ice dancing.
Is he breathing right now? Is that his breathing that I hear?
Yeah, he's very excitable. This particular dog that she has.
It's similar to
But he's an all-star. He's an incredible
Oh, really?
dog
He looks
dancer.
good.
Yeah. You'll wait and see.
ice dancing. Front,
Oh, yeah. He's Michael Jordan.
front,
He's Barishnikov.
G,
I see Marty doing that.
hop,
That'll
Yeah.
good day.
G, hop, circle, wee,
He's got different commands for
pole,
the pole dancer.
loop,
How many
twist,
people bought this video? Whoa.
high,
Look at this.
under,
I mean, he's a good dancer, but he's a heavy breather.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if they take off points for that or not.
I would.
over,
Look at this.
I don't see Marty doing that.
Yeah,
kick, lock,
this I think I can get Marty to do.
a fanny pack around the
Who the
waist
hell's
is
that?
good, circle,
This dog's name is Jabba.
Jabba?
Yeah, Jabba, not Jabba. Jabba is what she pronounces it as.
a fanny pack around the waist is good, circle, 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 Rick, 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 oh that's good, under, irritate him into moving, hi, good, hi,
He's bigger than her.
Yeah.
resist the temptation to whack him, kick, lock, kick, lock. You may never want to dance before an audience. Just for yourself and your dog. It's a great way to exercise and interact with your dog.
Here's one of the finished routines. Maybe at the VCR talent show this year, me and Marty can learn this.
Yeah, I can see it now.
For our annual VCR party 4th of July talent show.
Sure. His dink is dragging on the ground.
Collecting lint, dust.
Midway through the dance routine, you have to put his penis back into its sheath.
I'd make it part of the dance.
Okay.
Do they cover that in the video?
I hope you have fun with this.
Yeah, they do. They cover how to resheath your dog's penis in case it flops out during a routine.
Yeah.
Make it look seamless.
I hope you have fun with this. Goodbye.
I mean, does that need to be added to the end? I hope you had fun with this. Goodbye. Anything's an outro, really.
Did she have the thing at the beginning where she said, "This is an amateur video. We're not professionals."
No.
Like the goat video.
Right.
You remember that? Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, he had a lot of disclaimers about how I'm not a professional videographer, but I do know a lot about goats. Yeah, no,
Right.
she just went right into it.
Okay.
And,
Well, the video
no
I'm about
disclaimer.
to show does have that disclaimer at the beginning, and that's when you know it's going to be good. She should have had that disclaimer at the beginning. Like, look, we're not going to use a microphone. We're going to use the onboard microphone on the camera, and it's not going to be good. You're going to hear the dog
very
breathing.
echoey.
You're going to hear the dog breathing the whole time. She should have said that because I feel like that's just nice to do. But my video this week is a Joe's Tedium Corner.
It's back.
I like to say it like Oprah, just like,
oh yeah,
who's ready for a Joe's Tedium Corner?
Lady Gaga.
There it is. Slowly but surely, it'll get there. Patience, guys. This gets you in the mood for tedium. You know what I mean? And then once you're able to shift gears. Crank it up! Okay, so this one, I don't know where the video is. I imported it like 2 weeks ago, and it's just, I don't know if you can't really see my desk, but it's just, I'm stacked in tapes right now. I can't find it anywhere. But it's a video called How to Be a Great Bowling League Secretary. So it's not about bowling, like how to be a good bowler. It's about how to be the league secretary. And now I found out there's a president, there's a secretary, there's the treasurer. There's all these different. This is specifically for how to be the league secretary. And
Now, I watched this one and I couldn't believe how involved it was. There's so much pressure.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah. Like when we first found it a couple of years ago, I watched it. I didn't do anything with it, but I watched it because I thought it was too tedious.
Well, here we are. Okay, so there's going to be a quiz afterwards because I watched the whole thing today. Do you remember how long it was, Nick?
No, I don't.
75 minutes. 75 minutes.
I don't think I made it all the way through.
No,
to be
there's
honest.
no way you did.
No.
Okay, so there's going to be a quiz afterwards. So let's watch it. I don't think we need to talk during it. If you need to make a comment, maybe just raise your hand and I'll pause it because I don't want to step on any lines.
Sure. They're all crucial.
Whoever wins at the end, they're going to be the league secretary of VCR Party.
Oh, okay.
I know. Exactly. All right, here we go. Here it is. How to be a great bowling league secretary. I like this FBI warning a lot, and the music that goes along with it.
Yeah, that's great.
Look at that, it's the double blasters.
Oh, that's from the old video toaster.
Yeah. There it is, Secretary Survival Skills. How to be a great league secretary. Produced by Ray Productions. It's up there for a while.
See the pins reset. Oh.
Lies away.
First, I need to tell you, this is a guerrilla video. And what this means is that neither Randy nor I are polished actors. We're real people just like you, and as such, we make a few mistakes along the way. So without further delay, I'd like to introduce Randy Rock.
Thank you, Marty. It's a pleasure to be here today. As a secretary, one of the first things you will be doing is contacting your local bowling association or your bowling center and picking up your league secretary's kit.
Okay, so he goes through a lot of forms here, and I cut together all just the form names, okay?
Our bowling association provides every secretary with the average yearbook. Next, you'll have multiple copies of the playing rules book. Every league pack will have sanctioning cards. We have our league schedule or rotation schedule. Next, we have a large pile of what's called a league record sheet. The last thing provided by our local association are standing sheets. The National Association, ABC, WIBC, will provide us with a league service kit. Let's take a look and see what we've got in this. The first thing we have in here is a little envelope which contains information on the Penny Pal program. Now we have 2 rule books here. Now we have the Mixed League Secretary Treasurer Handbook. This is something you'll pass on to your president. It's your president's handbook. You will find some applications for awards. Next, we have our league sanction application. And the last thing we have in this kit is a memorandum from the WIBC. This is one of the things that I really have to applaud the WIBC for. So let's take a short break now, and we'll come back with that.
Yeah, I'm going to need a short break after those.
Yeah. Well, I applaud you, WIBC.
Watch this part. So he kind of slips.
Oh.
Why'd they include that? These look like amateurs. They look like a couple of drunks when bowling.
Well, they're not college. Is that a tarp over the part of the bowling alley?
Yeah, exactly. It just
Plastic
looks like
sheeting?
Yeah,
It's in disrepair.
I know. They probably had like some leak damage or something from in the
sheet is not in the kit.
Right. No,
doesn't
that does not come with the kit. No.
The one thing that does.
If all of your preseason duties went as planned, well, you're now ready for the first night of bowling. Yep, it's showtime. I now have a briefcase full of paperwork, and I'm sure you do too. So let's get going. Well, that covers your final duties. I hope you've had a pleasurable season. I know mine went very well, and I'm going to be secretary again next year. So if all...
So he thinks. I mean, don't people have to, I mean,
Count
we'll
your
see about
chickens
that.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year. So if all has gone well, if you passed out all of your work, your job is done.
I kind of like that transition there, just like action or cut, take one, right? Yeah, you see that?
Yeah. They say they're not professional, but to me that screams professionalism. It's a clapboard.
Didn't Steven Spielberg use that same transition in Jaws, like for all of his?
And Schindler's List.
That's right. Final words. Listen.
As you can see, being the secretary is no small chore. If you aren't prepared, you'll be playing catch-up all season. If you are prepared, you'll...
I really like the guy on the left.
Aren't prepared, you'll be playing catch-up all season. If you are prepared, you'll have time to enjoy the game. Your job requires both marketing and management
Just want a one-shot
skills.
so bad.
You'll want to manage your league properly so that you'll attract new bowlers to your league next season.
I'm a firm believer that knowledge is the key to a successful league.
We hope this video gave you some valuable insights to your job. Do your work well, and you will gain the respect of your fellow bowlers. And that will make you feel like you've just bowled a 300.
Have a great season.
Hear that? What's in that copy? Oh, and then they have the double blaster. You say they have the sphere into a double blaster?
Yep.
Sphere, double blaster.
Double blast. Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't want to be right.
Cool.
I mean, that's as tedium corner can get.
Absolutely.
Is it not?
That's the poster child for Joe's Tedium Corner right
That's
there.
what tedium is all about. All right, you guys got your ears on? I got a quiz for you.
Okay.
Here we go. And just blurt it out. That's how I do my quizzes. I say my question and just blurt it out. And if you get it wrong, then somebody else can blurt it out. What's the host's name?
Randy Rock.
And Marty.
Randy Rock. Who did you say? Randy Rock, George, or did you just say?
I said Rudy. So
okay.
Steve's
Steve
right.
got it. Steve got one.
Name.
Ready? Name one of the forms, and everyone gets a chance to answer.
Sanction cards.
League record sheet.
League record sheet. Yes. All right.
Rotation schedule.
They have a number of the rule books.
Hold on a second. Who said sanctioning cards?
I did.
Okay. George said.
I said sanction cards. I don't know if you want to give them that or not.
Nick, you said.
You said something else.
I said league record sheet.
League record sheet. You were right on that.
Okay.
Steve, what do you got?
I got a number of rule books. He showed him a number of rule books.
How many?
He just said a number, but I think it was 5.
He
It was
held
a
it
pile.
up and he said a certain number of rule books. I want to keep you in this race. Just tell me. He said, I have
5 rule books.
No, he has only had 2 rule books. All right, Stephen George, what's another one?
I said the rotation schedule.
Yes, rotation schedule is one. Also known as the league schedule. It's also known as the rotation schedule.
A memorandum from the
IBC.
IBC.
That he
Nick and
applauded.
Nick and Steve with co-credit on that one.
Yes.
All right. So Steve, you have 0.5 points.
Thank you.
Nick, you have 1.5. George, you have 2 points. You got sanctioning cards and rotation schedule.
I think I can name one more, but
Nick,
I don't know if
let's
it's
hear it.
form. Yearbook?
You're close. What kind of yearbook?
Ooh, I would say a league yearbook.
The average yearbook. This is the average yearbook of
for
averages. Yes,
Right,
exactly. So I'll give you a half point for that. So
Okay.
where are you at now?
George,
Wasn't there did we already talk about like a standing something?
A standing? Oh.
Is it information about the Penny Pal program? Is that?
Yes.
There's an envelope for it.
Yes.
Yes, an envelope. That's what it was. An envelope.
Yes, information on the Penny Pal program. I actually wrote down all of them today.
I really think Nick won in my mind. I'd vote for him to be our secretary.
Nick, I mean,
Yeah, it's a lot of
I
work.
don't
I
want
think
any more
he's up for it.
responsibilities. Yeah.
Hold on, we got 4 more questions after this
Okay.
one. All right, so yes, information on the Penny Pal program. Okay, here's another one. According to Randy, what is the key to a successful league? He said it at
Organization.
the end. Nope.
But knowledge, and it gets you the respect of it's like feeling, if it feels like you're bowled to 300.
Well, we all know that. Yeah.
Knowledge is the key.
George gets it. He said
George
knowledge.
got it. Yeah. I mean, it took him a couple tries, but I'm
yeah.
a lenient judge. What kind of video was this? She describes it at the beginning.
Gorilla.
It's
Steve,
guerrilla
you and I
filmmaking.
are on the same
No,
page.
Nick beat me to it. I was too late. I knew
It's like
I knew it.
It's like guerrilla warfare, but for video.
There's no
making.
difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. What was in the background of nearly every shot that they had framed?
Bowling
A pin.
Steve got it. Bowling pin. Last one. This is the hardest one. Even I don't know the answer to this one. Name one thing on Randy's patterned shirt.
A surfboard, I think.
And I was
It
gonna
definitely bowling pins.
an explosion, like a yeah.
The
They had
answer
2
is
bowling pins there. And then
Oh,
they
I guess
had
it was
like
a lane, the
triangle
surfboard.
of a triangle of bowling pins as well.
the
Right,
answer
like
is
from
I
the
have
top.
no. You guys all might be right, but let's just like zoom in. It's so like the video
Nope.
quality is so low. I can't.
You
tell.
need to go to one where he's
Is that a
standing up. So
slice
that's
of
the
pizza?
triangle. That's
Yeah,
the, no,
yeah.
that's a triangle with the
There's a
bowling
slice
pins.
of
the
pizza.
pins. There's
And if
pins,
you
but they're
look at
upside
the-
down.
And if you look at the bottom left where his hands are, those are 2 pins sneaking out.
Yep, by his stomach. Yeah.
I studied the shirt.
Okay. I
Can you-
studied the shirt too. I watched the video all day long, and I had no. What are these up
There's
here?
a bowling ball and a pin.
Can
Yeah.
you describe the 2 styles painted on the tops of the pin? One had 2 stripes and one had the zigzag
I did not notice
in the
that.
back left.
Can I share something, Joe, while we're talking about his shirt? Because the whole time I'm thinking of 2 videos we played before on the show. One is the Floby informational video. Now take a look at his shirt. This is I mean, I was thinking, oh, this guy's cut from the same cloth. These are golfers here.
Well, that you can tell those are golfers.
Well, okay.
That's not
Then
as
what
abstract.
And then what about the famous DVD we've shown many times that was almost a video of the year, Close Proximity Pyrotechnics?
Oh yeah.
And take a look at the host, Amanda McLean's shirt. I don't know if you can see that, but that's similarly
Are those
pattern.
fireworks? Those are fireworks.
Those are fireworks. So
Yeah.
she's kind of got similar patterns. So I don't know, just notice some similarities, wanted to point them out. That's what I'm here for.
All what I'm saying is like the league secretary will be the person who can track down this shirt. I mean, it's out there somewhere, right?
I want Bob Hedges to custom make it for us, a regular viewer.
So you think that that's a bowling shirt then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's gonna go out on a limb.
There's lanes.
Yeah, I would say that I declared Nick the winner of that just because he remembered the Penny Pal program.
Penny Pal, that stuck with me for some reason.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Nick. You're the new league secretary.
All right. I'm impressed because you milked something out of that video where I saw nothing. You found some gold there. So we've been going through, I mentioned that I got an anonymous message of somebody who messaged me and said that they were in my hometown Pizza Hut in Stoughton, Wisconsin. They were moving and they had about a dozen VHS training videos from the 90s that they were getting rid of. My dad went down, rescued them, sent them to me. I've been going through almost every week. This one was just labeled, it's called Only the Best, the Pizza Hut movie. And this one, the quality of this tape was bad, so it's almost irritating to watch, which I think you'll like, Joe. Mm-hmm. And this was from the era, though, I think in the late 90s. Remember the Encyclopedia Britannica commercial with, oh, why not an A? Too much information, and there's the young hip kid or whatever it was, nerdy kid who knew the hipper lingo. And then there was the stodgy narrator. Right. They decided to do that same narration with the Pizza Hut movie trailer narrator. And
who came first, would you say?
I think the Encyclopedia Britannica by a long shot.
Yeah.
But this is like Sonic the Hedgehog era. Everything's extreme, like, look out, bro. There's a new generation in town, that kind of thing. All so right. And also I was wondering why this one is 15 minutes. It plays the whole thing in English and then the whole thing in Spanish. So I included a little of the Spanish at the end. So here it is, Pizza Hut the movie, Only the Best, with perhaps the toe tapper of the year.
Oh boy. Classic Pizza Hut. Drone shot. Wait, stop, pause. Looks like a man's face right there, doesn't it? The shadow?
Oh, yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Very cool.
More than 4 decades ago, 2 brothers from America's heartland loved pizza so much they borrowed $600 from their mother and opened their own pizzeria. Over time, their passion for pizza spread across the world. Today, Pizza Hut makes more pizza lovers happy than any other pizza maker in the world. With more than 10,000 stores worldwide, statistically, Pizza Hut...
Whoa, cut. Excuse me, Mr. Corporate Spokesman. This is pizza, not history class. Pizza's fun.
Are you saying I'm not fun?
Just let me show you what I mean.
Yeah.
People love pizza.
This is more like
They
it.
love the smell, the taste, the touch, everything about it. It has an effect on people like no other food. Basically, it makes them flip out.
Those are umpires. I like that they...
Yeah, it's the umpires all celebrating after a tournament.
Effect on people like no other food.
Remember when you called them out?
Makes them flip out in a good way.
If you stacked all the Pizza Hut ever made, it would reach to the moon and back more.
Record scratch.
Pizza is a meaningless gee-whiz statistic. It's a celebration, a tradition. It's a date. It's spontaneous. It's great anytime. It's the most satisfying, gratifying, popular food on the planet. And that, my silver-throated friend, is a statistic that means something.
Stuffed crust.
This is so cool. The pizza with cheese in the crust. You can eat it backwards.
People love pizza better than any other food in the world. And Pizza Hut is the #1 pizza place. Now, how are we going to stay #1? We've got to become customer maniacs.
Here's the toe tapper.
Only the best, we are the one.
Yeah, I like
it. It starts off easy.
Only the best, the one to lead the rest.
We are the
one.
Can I say it now?
Not yet.
I love those two. They're so fun. They're rapport.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
The narrator, I was
Great
always
back
trying
and
to do
forth.
things by the books, but nope. The other guy's got different plans. The younger guy.
I'm with the younger guy on this one.
Me too. The other guy's too stodgy.
Yeah, same here. I agree.
I mean, I can hear Reese singing this already, but we'll keep going.
Wait. What do you think about when the pizza commercials have the cheese coming out of the kids' mouths?
It grosses me out, but most dairy products do. So, you know, I'm probably the wrong one to judge that.
I think I knew the answer. I want to ask anyway.
Not yet.
We are the ones. We are the ones. Only the best. The ones who leaves the rest. Only the
Oh, cool. She stole the pizza slice. He wanted to eat it, and then the pretty girl stole it from him. It's kind of fun.
Sorry, dear.
Yeah. Is it a Mentos commercial?
Yeah.
Check,
please.
Tape gets pretty bad around here.
How about now?
Oh, chill.
Only the best. Only the best. We are the ones. We are the ones. We are the ones. We are the ones.
Touchdown.
We are the best.
Now,
go for it.
Pizza Hut, the best pizzas under one roof. Man, I love saying that.
Whew, out of breath from that one.
That
And
was
then-
powerful as hell.
Con más de 10,000 tiendas en el mundo, Pizza Hut es...
Ya. Para. Perdón, señor vocero corporativo. En lugar de decirnos qué tan grande es Pizza Hut, mejor dinos por qué.
¿Qué significa esto?
Es lo que pienso. Déjame decirte por qué. A la gente le encanta la pizza.
Yeah.
Les gusta el aroma,
They do the
el
whole
sabor,
thing.
la
It's the exact same
consistencia,
thing twice,
todo.
but with a different, Spanish-speaking cast of the stodgy old announcer and the young hip Seth Green type.
Just whenever I see that, I just always picture, because this is probably like in the mid 90s or so when they had to watch these, just an employee just sitting there like smoking a cigarette, because you used to be able to smoke in the break
Yeah.
rooms, and
Especially at Pizza Hut, yeah.
Oh, especially Pizza Hut break room, and then there's like an ashtray right there, and they're just kind of like joylessly watching it and just kind of like ashing into the ashtray.
Now can I say it? Not yet. Chill, dude. Only the best win number one. Yep. Just can't wait to get drunk after work. You know, that's, yeah. Yep. So and there's still more. I've still got some food safety. I think I have like two or three more to go through. So this should take us through the end of the year. Yep.
I love it. I love it. All
That's
right, those are our
our
ravioli.
Shows your raviolis, shows your raviolis, shows your raviolis.
Each week, when possible, we try to explain how to watch videos that you don't find on VHS tapes, but you find on the internet in a segment we call How to Watch Cyber Videos on the Internet.
Who wants to go first? Nick, you want to go first?
Yeah, Wayne, our regular viewer, had a great idea that I announced last week. We talked about how Alan Thicke is in a lot of our celebrity videos. It was just an era where Alan Thicke was everywhere, and seemed like an agreeable guy. Didn't really hear a bad thing about Alan Thicke. He was never canceled or anything like that. I mean, his son kind of was, but Alan Thicke, what?
He didn't say no to anything, though. I feel like
Not
he did
really.
everything.
I mean, and he wrote so many of 80s theme songs that we love because he worked behind the scenes as well.
He loved entertainment. He loved entertaining the people. And he
Mr.
did an
Showbiz
okay job
Canada.
at it.
Yeah, he had that announcer voice, that radio announcer voice. And because of that, did a lot of Christmas stuff as well, Christmas commercials, Christmas specials. And Wayne said, why not in December, each week you do Merry Thicke-mas. And I said, that's a great idea. And I made a little intro for it. This is a first installment of Merry Thicke-mas, and it's Alan Thicke in a touring production of Kenny Rogers' Toy Shop.
sharing the laughter and love.
Hi, I'm Alan Thicke. We all know Kenny Rogers as the gambler, but I know him as an incredible songwriter. It's my privilege to perform some Kenny Rogers crafted tunes in the Toy Shop, coming to your theater. Heroes, we all need heroes.
We all know Kenny Rogers as the gambler, but I know him as a great songwriter. Well, yeah. I mean, we know him as a songwriter, too. We don't
know
think
him
he's
as
an
that
actual
first.
gambler.
No.
Yeah. We don't think he's an actual, degenerate gambler. I mean, that was a song he wrote. Okay.
Someone to believe in, someone who believes in you. Perfect for this time of year. A huge cast, wonderful music. The New York Times.
Think this was a fun scene with Bruno here in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just one of the things in Kenny Rogers' toy shop.
Bring the whole wonderful family. Music. The New York Times calls it glorious. The past is a dream. I can't dream anymore.
What is this? Seems like a joke.
Yeah, and weirdly, they have like, it looks like stage footage of the kids singing, but no stage footage of Alan Thicke there. So I wonder if
he has a green
filled
screen
in.
behind him, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Pictures just doors, never opened before.
Kenny and I go way back, but we're both looking forward to this incredible production in your town. No one will.
So why isn't he there with you?
Take
I don't know.
Could you green screen him in?
Look at still no Thicke. Okay, so we happen to be, this is like the last couple of days of Hanukkah as well. So I'm like, all right, we got to be equal opportunity. So let's have Han-Thicke-uh. I didn't make an intro for this, but it turns out Wayne dug up a clip from Sherry Lewis's Lamb Chop Hanukkah special, and Alan Thicke is in it for some reason.
Everything seems to be right.
Nice to see you. Hey, let me help you with that. You're never supposed to carry anything bigger or heavier than you are.
Oh, thank you.
This is full. What do you got in here?
Oh, those are all things for our Hanukkah dinner for tonight.
Ah, nice.
Alan, come to dinner.
Well, Hanukkah's a Jewish holiday. I'm not Jewish.
You go to birthday parties when it's not your birthday, don't you?
I like cake.
Yeah, well, come and have a good time.
Okay.
Well, hello, cutie pie.
What?
Do I know you from somewhere?
Not likely.
Well, why don't you and I take a little walk, a little boogie down the information superhighway?
Oh, you've got your nerve.
Listen to the stories.
Spin a little drain.
Yeah, Pat Morita's in this. Yeah, Pat Morita's in this too. I forget who the guy on the right is. The chat will tell us. I didn't pay attention.
Spin a little drain.
That's Romy Sachs?
Light the shamus.
So.
And another candle
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Oy vey.
That's happy Han-Thicke-uh and Merry Thicke-mas, everybody. There'll be more next week.
I love a corner with a pun in it. You just can't go wrong.
Yep.
Is Alan Thicke still with us?
He is not. No.
He's not? He died?
Nope, he's with us in spirit, but no.
Oh. That's too bad. When did he die?
I don't know, maybe like 5 years ago or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
All right. George, Steve, George, yeah,
Sure.
Who wants to go? Yeah, all right.
I'll go. Well, I'm a big fan. I don't know if you remember the Time Life book series commercials.
Absolutely.
There were a lot of them. I'm going to show you a few of the. Here's sort of a supercut of a few of them.
The Vietnam Experience, the first book series that puts the war into historical perspective.
Yes, with your basic skills, Time Life Books Home Repair and Improvement Series can show you how to tackle projects all around your home with confidence.
In brilliant close-up, full-color photographs. Fish, salads, poultry, classic desserts, and more.
Call now to examine your first book,
I think we did
Computer
too.
Basics, free for 10 days. Keep it in pages
We should probably have some
$14.99,
smart
then other
stuff
books
up on
will
the
follow.
shelf.
Cancel anytime. Buy decks, porches, and patios for just $1.99 and get kitchens free.
Each book traces a different chapter capturing the greatest moments in aviation.
Then there's a book on the
I remember that.
body, and even one on vanishing. Introducing the Mighty Chieftains, first in Time Life's astonishing new book series, The American Indians. Use your credit card, and you'll also get a handcrafted Zuni animal fetish.
So call now for your free 10-day examination of serial killers. You won't just look into the eyes of a killer, you'll look through them.
The Old West from Time Life Books. It makes me feel like I was there.
This offer ends soon, so call now.
But my favorite one of all was.
I know what it's going to be.
What's your guess?
The Occult?
You got it.
Yeah.
Chicago. A man is about to get on a routine flight. Suddenly he pauses. He doesn't know why, but he's got to walk away. An hour later, the plane goes down in flames. It's dismissed as chance. Britain. woman has a sudden image of a black mountain that's moving, with children trapped underneath it. 2 hours later, a Welsh schoolhouse is buried in an avalanche of coal slag. It's dismissed as coincidence. Northern Texas, an unidentified flying object is reported by at least a dozen people. Although there were no storms in the area, it's dismissed as lightning. Now, Time Life Books announces an important new library, Mysteries of the Unknown, a series that explores the most controversial phenomena of our time and tells you everything that can be known. To experience Mysteries of the Unknown, examine your first volume, Mystic Places, for 10 days free. Then decide if you want to dismiss it.
Examine
your first book, Mystic Places. Call 1-800-233-6655.
Spooky narrator.
Examine every 10 days.
George,
Other
can
books
you
will follow.
track down this narrator, this voiceover
What about
guy?
every other month?
Yes.
Keep only the ones you want. Cancel anytime.
But I was really into those before, like I started paying attention in science classes. But the bigger headline here is this one I just unearthed. In Brooklyn, New York, a grown man eats 30-year-old cereal and vomits. It's dismissed as entertainment. A man inserts cereal into his rectum. It's dismissed as a birthday gift. A football legend finds himself next to a mysterious creature. It's dismissed as Steve. Time Life presents Mysteries of VCR Party. Try your first book, Honkers, Splashers, and Thumbs, for 30 days. Other books will follow.
To order your first book, call 1-800-54.
Anyhow, I don't think you guys had seen that before, but
I'm going to examine my first book for 10 days and see if I like it.
Oh man, I know the answers to all of them, but I'm going to order it anyway. So
you wrote them.
I lived them, George. I lived them.
Steve, my friend, what do you have for us?
Well, we're going back to jock shams, where we follow athletes leaving the field of play and trying to hawk goods.
It's a jock sham, jock sham, jock sham, jock sham. This rap is done, now it's over to you.
All right, so this week's jock sham was sent to us by Tim Hulsizer. I loved, when he sent it in, he said he was just killing some time watching some Larry Holmes clips when he ran across a few commercials. And
That'll happen. Just kill some time watching some Larry Holmes clips.
Yep.
You know how it is. And I liked this one. He sent two, but this one was my favorite. Maybe I'll play the other one on a future episode.
Hi, I'm Larry Holmes. I could afford to buy my jewelry anywhere, but at the jewelers, I get the quality, I get the price, I get the service. They're really a knockout.
Oh, they're a knockout.
I got it.
1 and 2 carat diamond heart pendants,
Oh, it's the Rocky
$499 and $699.
thing.
1/2 carat men's diamond cluster ring, only $279, and love knot earrings, only
Think they licensed it?
$14.99.
Nope.
If you find a lower price anywhere for the same quality merchandise, I'll refund the difference to you in cash.
And he's not pulling any punches.
Oh. Cool. They stole the music, but then we're going to get flagged for it. See?
Yeah. This thing out. It's like passing on a curse or something.
Yeah, but they didn't get cursed.
No, just us. It skips a generation.
See, that's what jock shams are all about right there.
Good one.
You want to get into some IMGs? You guys want to see some?
Let's do
Put
it.
your ears on.
Chicken shit.
Electronic video transmission uploaded with no intention. Harvested semi-ethically. Welcome to IMG.
Got a good batch this week. Got a good batch. Michael B. He harvested IMG 4133, 498 views. And I only say that because that's a lot of views for what you're about to see. Michael B called it more distressing stuff because he sent some other IMGs that were distressing that I couldn't show in the IMG segment. So he said, here's more distressing stuff, but this I can show.
You can show this one.
You can. What's the problem? The Rebel Scum t-shirt? Is that what you have a problem with? The Wheel of Fortune Rebel Scum?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can. Is this a fetish thing, do you think? Or is this like
It depends on the viewer.
Yeah.
Is that why he made it though?
Yes.
Okay. He got a request for it probably?
Yeah, or maybe this gets him off.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, everybody wins with that one. Thank you, Michael B.
Yeah.
Michael B sent this one too. This is an MVI. MVI.
Yeah, thank you, Michael B.
So Michael B also sent 4133, but this is an MVI, and I thought it'd be interesting to compare an IMG with an MVI back to back, sent by the same sender. I don't know if this is scientific, George. This is scientific, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. This one has 43 views, and Michael enjoyed the use of Microsoft Word in this one. So it's a guy playing the guitar, and he's actually pretty
See
good.
a cursor.
Yeah, and it goes on
blinking.
for a really long time, but he's playing in front of Microsoft Word the entire time.
Hmm.
So
He's barely moving.
yeah,
He kind of looks like an animatron.
nope, he's you can see him move a little bit there, but he's playing in front of Microsoft Word. So yeah, so you see the difference between an MVI and an IMG?
It's
Does that make sense now?
Totally
all right.
different batch.
The last one here, Farmer Dan sent this one in. By the way, Farmer Dan showed up to our show. Yeah, let me stop sharing here. I got to show this picture of Farmer Dan here. Farmer Dan showed up to our show at the Arlington Draft House, Cinema and Draft House last weekend, and he was wearing a shirt. And we never met Farmer Dan before in person, and this is our first time meeting him. And I just talked to him for like 15 seconds, but he was wearing this shirt, and it took me a second. It took me a second to realize what this shirt actually is. Bubbles, windows into the sea. He made that shirt.
Now that was last week. We played instead of Flying Windows, and this week in Flying Windows, we did This Week in Floating Bubbles, which is another Discord find, and it was a bunch of plumbing supplies going through in bubbles, and we questioned whether those are windows or not. And then Steve said, "Well, bubbles are the windows into the sea." And that offhand remark that Steve made became a shirt about 3 days later at the Arlington Cinema.
A great looking shirt. Look at that. All the bubbles have something in it. It has like a wrench in it, and has a faucet, has a seahorse. Yeah, exactly. And it's the color of a bubble too, like blue.
Good point.
God damn these Melindas. I swear. But I want one of those bubbles windows into the sea t-shirts. So anyway, Farmer Dan.
What did he send you?
He sent it to me, and I started it's one of those ones where I got so excited I started shaking, because I was like, I just can't wait to show people this one, and it's just in time for the holidays too. So here's IMG 3866. Farmer Dan called it Soup. There it is.
Douglas people! Yeah! Douglas in full effect. That's me, Roach, the brain supreme, and my leadership team. We're kicking the flow. We're kicking it. It goes a little something like this. Douglas back again. Check to the top and let's begin. Douglas people in the house, let me hear some noise. I sees in the house, jump for joy. There's party over here, party over there. Wave your spoons in the air, there. These three words mean Christmas break. Soup, there it is. 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 I'd like to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas.
There's an extra
from your
soup there.
team to you and your.
Let me back it up. You're right.
You didn't know when to stop. There's an extra kind of a quiet soup.
That's like a scene in The Office, isn't it? It's like they have one extra soup in there.
I'd be like, it's too on the nose. Yeah, I'd be like, no, they took it too far.
All right, listen to the extra soup at the end.
There it is. Soup. There it is. Soup. There it is. I'd like to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas from your leadership team to you and your family. Have a super wonderful Christmas break. We love you. We're out. Word.
They're out.
Word.
Watch her done. Gotta sleep.
Do we have a leadership team? Do we have a leadership team for VCR Party? We need a leadership team.
We have a bowling secretary. We have the league secretary, but I don't know that we have a leadership team. Yeah,
well, maybe we should put the secretary in charge of finding a leadership team.
And they're in charge of leading raps. Is that the idea? I'll just say, God bless America's teachers. They're underpaid. They have one of the toughest jobs in the world. But maybe there should be some sanctions for doing music skits. They have a captive audience. They're
Are they
just
teachers
subjecting
though?
people.
leadership.
Whatever they were. I mean, they were school administrators.
Okay.
Don't you think? Did you think they were in the school? Maybe I'm wrong.
I couldn't tell. I don't know. I thought it was like a corporate thing, and they were.
Well, they had the tables were for very, very small
like
individuals.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And we've seen other teacher music videos and sketches before on the show, so that's why I say that.
They don't have leadership teams.
It's a problem.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, there's leadership teams in schools. Yeah,
Are
absolutely.
there? Okay. All
yeah.
right. It just sounds like a corporate word.
Teachers, have you ever done a rap? Let us know, and then apologize to us at the same time.
All right. That does it for our cyber video. All right. If you want to order something for Christmas for a loved one and you want to confuse the hell out of them, order something from foundfootagefest.com. We have a store there. We have a bunch of crazy stuff. And I would say, Nick, would you say our biggest seller right now are Martin Carlton t-shirts?
Definitely at our live shows. Puzzles are selling like hotcakes because it's a great gift. So you can get puzzles. We talked about those last week, but Martin Carlton is up there for sure.
We got frisbee fuckers too. Like get this to grandma. Frisbee fuckers. Okay, so Martin Carlton is a video that we got from David Cross. It was a big tape trading classic video. We featured in our tape trading classic show that we're touring right now. We also featured in volume 9, and we've gotten kind of obsessed with this. And let me just show a clip. If you haven't seen Martin Carlton before, here's just a short clip.
I'm going to attempt today to leap.
It's a home movie. His brother's on camcorder, and he's going to videotape him jumping from one tree to another. He explains here.
From the tall tree here to the smaller tree over there. I don't know that a stunt like this has ever been done before. I don't know for what reason anyone would want to do this. For reasons beyond our control, the stunt has been delayed. As you can see, there's a police car in the parking lot of the church. We're back again. I hope you can see me up here. All right?
Let's go in and see if he's okay.
I didn't grab the tree where I wanted to. Oh.
First, wait. What did you think about the brother's cinematography on the jump?
Not great. Not great. I mean, he's a little behind him.
He should have coordinated. He should have gone wide on this, but he tried to follow him. Like, we're missing a lot of good stuff right there.
Because now he's running towards him. Yeah.
Yeah. Because look, he looks great there. Yeah. He's not even close, really.
Well, any stunt special should have like 3 cameras. Ideally.
Well, he only had one brother.
I think if he just held it on that shot and continued, it would have been perfect. But the problem was he swings back to run over to get him.
The thing is, if you're going to jump from one tree to another, don't have your dopey brother running camera on that. And so that's how it ends.
Let's go in and see if he's okay.
I didn't grab the tree where I wanted to. Oh.
He didn't grab the tree where he wanted to.
Nope.
We are going to meet Martin Carlton. What, this Friday, Nick? This Friday, we're going to meet Martin Carlton.
A week from Friday.
A week from
this Friday, we're here in New York.
Week and a half. Yes, week and a half, we're going to meet Martin Carlton. In the meantime, we're selling first annual Martin Carlton Stunt Special T-shirts. And look at, there he is jumping between the trees. Even
the police car that he talks about at the beginning, that he says there's a police car watching, you can't go. That's on the bottom. The trees.
I think this illustration's being generous though with his leap there. You know, he looks. He looks. Anyway, we're selling those shirts. They're on our website. Pick one up.
Well, and they're going to fund perhaps the second annual Martin Carlton Stunt Special because we're going to be in Ohio with our cameras. So
we're taking proceeds from that. We're going to pay Martin Carlton to make the second annual Martin Carlton Stunt Special. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. We haven't talked to him. He doesn't know we're selling the shirts. So
George will be with us on the road for the whole thing. So right?
Is that sleeping in the trunk? He's not going to do the show. He's going to sleep in the trunk.
I'll be in the wheel well.
All right. We get a lot of requests for you on tour. Well, we also have a new zine we published with Lunch Meat VHS, our pal Josh there. It's called Workout Rewind. It's all our exercise videos featuring celebrities, and it has our commentary on it. It's really cool design. It's a great stocking stuffer. It actually fits in a stocking. And I thought I'd just play a little bit from our montage from Volume 9. This is our montage of videos just featuring the word exercise bastardized in some way.
Skier Size, the exercise film that gets you in shape for skiing. Each segment of Skier Size focuses on a different facet of skiing. Work out with the girls of skier size as they perform the power plie.
Because I love you, baby size, baby indeed.
Raise the baby's left foot to the right ear. Bring it down. Then the right foot to the left ear.
Now let's get started and texercise.
The exercise.
There's so many exercisers out
Let's
there.
tapercise.
Yeah.
And again.
Get ready to Elmo size.
I just want to get into my favorite exercise.
Elmo size. Let's exercise.
Sexercise? It's gotta be sexercise.
No.
Right?
Nope. Here.
Welcome to Fun-Size with
This is it.
Sunshine. I have faith in myself.
Yep, Fun-Size. That's a little bit of the exercise videos, and of course, we talk about them in more detail in our magazine, Workout Rewind. Pick one of those up on the website.
Yeah. Do I have one to hold up? I don't have one to hold up. All right. Yeah, that's on our foundfootagefest.com. You can go to the store and you can buy that there. And
Here's one.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Here's in all its full color glory.
What is it?
Workout
10
Rewind.
bucks? It's a steal. It's 10 bucks.
Yeah. Yep. It's great. What else do we have to announce?
George,
We got
George and Steve, have you read it yet?
I have not.
Cover to cover.
Unfortunately, a screener copy was never sent to me.
George had the right answer. He said cover to cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a quick announcement.
Okay.
So J. Nathan Couch, he sent an email and he said, I had an idea to put out a call to Melinda's about ornaments. Like, let's make this Melinda tree and then everybody can send in ornaments. And he got the idea because he took his plunket and he turned his plunket into an ornament. And there, do you remember showing this plunket of Jay Nathan?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at it. He made it and he put it onto his tree, put yarn around it. It looks nice as hell. And
Plunk ornaments.
Plunk ornaments. So I mocked up just a Melinda tree, and I want Melinda's. See, I put the Rejuvenique up at the top there. It's like the top thing. If there's a better top thing to have, let me know.
I think that's it.
I made a little ornament of Steve and his buddy Jim at the ESPN zone in where was that? Boston.
Yep,
and
I
made
think you got the details right there. Yep.
Yep, perfect.
Made one of George there on his deathbed. I included Jay Nathan there, and then there's Nick at Red Robin. Nick, do you guys know what this big long black line is across the
club?
Is it Max 5-footer?
It's Max 5-footer. That's exactly right.
All right, from Dr. Schulz's bowel evacuation video,
Which is probably going to be #1 video of VCR party for 2021.
I think you're forgetting about Tyler's Hideaway. But yeah, all right. Well, there'll be a debate about that at the end of the year, and we'll all find out what the top video is. But
anyway, send in your ideas for a Melinda or a VCR party ornament to put on the Melinda tree. Look, I even labeled it the Melinda Tree 2021. Did this all on the preview PDF thing on here. So send it to us at info@foundfootagefest.com. We'll put any sort, like, you get creative, like put some nice things up on the
I would like to see more homemade plunket ornaments. So it's a way of owning your own worst photo by making it into an ornament that you have to put up every year.
There you go. Put that, just send us that, or maybe send us I don't know, the club. We could put the club up there too. That was a good idea. Yeah.
Plum Simply Awesome.
Yeah.
We do a SLP Club has been relaunched. That is our streaming service, and there's new stuff on every week. You can join it by going to foundfootagefest.com. You can stream it anywhere you go. We're putting the K Strass Yo-Yo expert news appearances up in their entirety on this, so it's really the only place to get those. They're the full resolution uploads directly recorded from the broadcast. So that's an exclusive to the SLP Club.
I uploaded all of Bonion Sergery. Do I have a Bonion Sergery around here? Everything's buried.
Everyone knows the story of Bonion Sergery.
You know Bonion Sergery, but it's a 3-hour video, and we only have it on VHS, but now we have it on SLP. We have all 3 hours, but this is our first series that we've ever done. So part 1 is going to be the first hour of Bonion Sergery. Part 2, and then is the next hour, and then part 3. That's when
you're
the
all
magic
waiting
happens.
for. Yeah,
that's when the magic happens. So yeah, go on to SLP. What is it, like $6.99 a month? It's nothing.
Yep.
You get all the Found Footage Festival DVDs. You can stream them whenever you want, and all the K-Strass and
You know
Rent
what
a
we
Friends
should?
on there.
We shouldn't call it the SLP Club. We should call it the Penny Pal Club.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah, I
not
think you're
too
right.
late.
Yeah, you're right. I think that'd be that's good branding.
That's
right
my
there.
first executive order as league secretary of VCR Party. Also, EP Mode is our exclusive show for our Patreon backers at the $10 and up level. You can support us that way. The Industrial Sampler was a hit last week. That's the sample tape put up by a production company in Portland, Oregon of all their industrial videos. This one is for a pitching machine called the Jugs and the Jugs Junior. We'll leave it at that.
There's a phone number. So this is like from 1992. There's a phone number up at the end, and we just taped it the other day. And you know how I always want Nick to call the phone numbers that are up at the end of the videos. He called this one, and they answered, and it's still the same company. And we had a long conversation with them. Well, Nick
about
did.
Jugs.
Nick did,
Yeah.
and then I yelled in his ear the whole time.
Right. Saturday Morning Cartoons is the Inspector Gadget Christmas special. This is a long time coming. We're watching that with Caitlin. That's going to be a fun one. And then we're in Brooklyn this Thursday. Come see us live if you're in the New York area. It's our holiday special. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's at, just go to foundfootagefest.com/tour.
Yep. And then one last announcement. God, we are just full of announcements. This is announcement corner. I stole a denim Thomas's English Muffins hat off of a lawn skeleton here in Brooklyn. I technically traded for it, but it was an illegal. It wasn't
sanctioned by the league secretary.
Exactly. So I have this, and it doesn't look good on me. I'm raffling it off today. I got a boatload. Look at it. It's taken.
Wow.
This isn't even all of them. There's more in the hopper. But look at, people are sending me cool postcards. Send me a postcard to the address that you see on the screen there. I'm getting all sorts of great. Look at this one here. This is Siskel and Ebert and Leonard Maltin. Wow. I don't even know who sent that one. Oh, but look at, somebody actually drew the Thomas's English Muffins hat on the lawn skeleton.
That'd be a good tattoo, wouldn't it?
And then sent the that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Anyway, this hat is a hot commodity right now. And
when does it end?
I think we're saying first week of February.
So
but
they have to.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
They have to put it on your skull when you die, though, right? You have to return it, so it's like a loan, a long loan.
Wait. If they win it, they have to put it on their skull in their coffin, right?
Oh, I thought they had to return it to you when you die, but no. Okay.
Oh, put it on my skull.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have to think about it.
I mean, you don't look good in it now, but maybe you would as a skeleton.
I'd look great in it as a skeleton.
Okay,
yeah, that's why I stole it.
Put it in your will then. It's problem solved.
All right.
We're going to end with a dancing with your dog routine, unless there are any objections.
Let's do it. Sounds great.
We'll be right back right after that.
If we had been prepared, we could have done better.
Check out the Wexner Center for the Arts. Everyone's a puppet when they're dead.
I'm the Earl Scheib of sandwiches.
When we return, Dr. Selner will complete the Bonion Sergery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
In 8.
Mine not there for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy. Nice, nice.
Goodbye.
Jim's coins in Hilldale.